Stay on the joystick.
Il Capo, Chantel. One of the hottest tickets around.
I feel you. But you gonna give a fuck when that foot don't charge that bitch.
Get their hands on each other. Straight right just misses. Clean jab.
I got like 4 joysticks, baby.
So
tweak it out.
Surrounding this match,
tweak it out. I go to the next one.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above these, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
I think this boys are beautiful. I'm not gonna beat this.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That hook was off target.
Sick on Katty.
Good looking jab. Good counter punching.
Said butter street.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Stole the shit out of their bitch.
Talk about Katty Taylor in that last round. Well, there's the bell for round 2. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. That swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
That one lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
I'm fucking somebody up. I'm like 10 minutes away from being done.
Both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's not a match made in heaven.
It's the rematch. They just got up.
They're giving us a high-tempo show.
Yeah, I love when it's like that.
She catches and counters. Couldn't land that jab. You'd like to see more jabs.
You trying to counter me.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katty Taylor in that last round. Well, it's no secret that bounce. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Y'all ain't see, y'all still ain't, y'all ain't watching none of our shit yet, did y'all? I'm talking about our background.
Which Which fighter will say no mas? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punch. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much firepower here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. The straight right just misses. This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. There's the bell to start round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She got clipped by that counter. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. They get so angry, so frustrated because they can't win.
It's only 8 rounds.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are
Only
going
8
at it.
rounds, brother.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
By the time I gotta wait 5 minutes. That shit take more. That shit take the same amount of time.
Speed beats power.
Multiplayer.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution is being thrown to the wind.
5 minutes, man.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All this bitch connect all this bullshit.
Talk about Katie Taylor in that last. Time for the 5th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and block until your legs are back. Then pull the pressure on.
Perfect counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Miss with that jab. Straight right just misses. The jab not finding its target. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. There's the bell to start round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. Those counter punches have to hurt. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
These two fighters are made for one another.
Oh,
This
that
has been
shit
a very
glitched out.
competitive round as we reach.
Oh, it fucking glitched out. I whooped his ass till it. I whooped his